Okay, so for the final video for this quick release fitting, we're just going to create a flange which will sit on the back of this, and it will interface with the back of your wheel, and it will make sure that the fitting's nice and square and straight. So, so we're going to create a sketch on this surface here, and what we're going to use is, if you go into create, we're going to use a slot tool. Now, normally using the slot tool, I'll do a center to center, but in this case, we are going to use a center point slot. And we're going to click the origin point as our center point, and we're just going to come out to the left hand side 20 mil, and hit enter, and then we're going to drag this upwards until we hit that midpoint there. Now this is the size that we need it to be. It is probably already constrained, so we just need to put a couple of dimensions on. So dimension, we'll just go from the top to the origin point, it's 20 mil, and then from this circle to this circle will be 40 mil. There we are. Once we've got that, we can hit finish sketch, and we can extrude this out. So we're going to extrude all three of these 5 mil. So we still want the hole in the middle, we don't want to extrude over the hole, and that's just going to be a join, and that will create a flange. We'll add a little bit of strength, and the other reason we're going to create this is so that we can have some locator pins on either side. So we're going to create another sketch on the back of this part, and we're going to create a circle, and it's going to have one on either side. So on this side, so I'll hover over that origin point, come to one side, it's going to be 12 millimeters as well. Again, we'll use the horizontal vertical constraint to lock it to the origin, and then we just need a dimension to position it a distance from the origin point, which will be 26. We need another one on the other side. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. One is we could draw another circle and do exactly the same steps. The other is we could mirror this one to the other side. And just because it's an extra skill, I'm going to show you that one. So line, and we're going to draw in a construction line. So turn construction on. We're just going to draw a line from the origin point down. It doesn't matter how long that line is. I'll hit escape to get out of that. That is going to be our mirror line. So we're going to mirror this feature around this line. While I remember, I'm going to turn off the construction feature because I want my next shape to be not construction. All right, so a regular line. So mirror, you choose the objects we want to mirror. It's going to be that circle, and the line is going to be that one. Okay. Neat thing about doing it this way is that if I wanted to change the position of this, say 30, they'd both change because it's a mirrored feature. Okay, now we'll finish the sketch. When we extrude these out, we're going to need to extrude them at 3 millimeters. So click on both of them, 3 millimeters, because the thickness of the acrylic that we have is 3 mil. So this will just poke through the acrylic without obstructing anything on the inside of the case. And okay. The last feature we're going to add is just a thread to this feature here. So we're going to create a thread and click on this cylinder. It would automatically pick up that we need a M12 by 1.75. Just going to click modeled so that it cuts it out. Now, 3D printed threads are notoriously bad. It is quite a complex feature for a 3D printer to manufacture, especially on a filament 3D printer. Like a resin printer shouldn't have any problems, but then a resin printer wouldn't necessarily have the strength. So we're just modeling up that feature so that we can okay, so that hopefully it will accept the M12 bolt a little bit better. And that is the last feature we need to add to this. So this is all done. It's all good to go. We can give this one a save. And we're going to call it QR fitting or adapter, and save it into a single project. So once it's saved, we can start on the design component for the front of our wheel.